Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Indiana and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and starting this one, number 82.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
At the plate, Joe Morgan. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The pitch. Next offering is outside. Runner at second, nobody out. Runner goes again. Pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And there's a base hit to right field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Johnny Bench in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Morgan on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Move to second. Morgan dives back in safely. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Garcia pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Obi Milner.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So up next, Babe Ruth. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Not close with that one. 1-0.
The Babe is one of those guys with a larger-than-life personality, Boog, and that's something you see from him on and off the field. He's certainly one of the most recognizable figures in the history of sports.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Morgan stands at third with one gone in the inning. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
But I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Line, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 2. The throw to second is offline.
Comes through with the RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And here is Manny Ramirez.
Nope, that's a ball.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Bouncer to Young. Fires over to first. Got the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On the ground, right side. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back in Arlington, our starting pitcher in this one, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offense, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And there's a foul ball.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. One out, base is empty. Up and in, and that's ball 2. Just missed. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now there's somebody to worry about over at first.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
So Sieg suffers the strikeout. Here's Josh Young. Snap throw to first.
No, he's
and he's back in safely. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Sean Armstrong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Mike
Leading
Trout.
off for the Stars,
He's a guy
the
who
right
does it
fielder,
all.
Mike
With the lack of contact in
Trout.
today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Jim
And now the
Edmonds.
center fielder, Jim Edmonds. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one.
That's an out.
On to first. Wow, double play. Just got it there in time.
Batting 9th,
And now the first baseman,
number
Tony
17,
Clark.
Tony Clark.
Hey.
Clark, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. That's off the inside
Ball one.
corner. 1-1.
Two balls, one strike.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. Bottom half of inning
Leading
number
up for the
2.
Rangers,
Now the catcher
the
for the
catcher,
Rangers,
Kyle
Kyle Higashioka.
Higashi. Yoka.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Bruce Sutter.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. And that's in for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Clark makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting 6th,
Josh
the first
Smith
baseman,
stepping in for the Rangers.
Smith.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Ball 1.
And now
That's
2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Next pitch just misses, and the count's full. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a splitter.
Batting 7th, the
And now it's Jake
designated
Berger to hit.
Berger.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the
0-1.
plate. Two outs, base is empty. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Robert Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop. Singleton scored his first time.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Runner breaks for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pilar under it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third.
The catcher,
Johnny
5,
Bench will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-zip. Throws to second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done.
Now
drives in the run. Showed a willingness to
Dave.
drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out and a runner at second.
Ball 1.
Left field. Langford makes the catch. 2 down. On the mound now, Cole Winn.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Win.
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Bench comes in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Chisholm in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Oh, that's it.
Inside. Now 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back at Globe Life Field, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
Pitching change here, Rob Dibble.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next
2-1.
offering way upstairs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Kevin Pillar. And there's a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to
1 ball,
make
2
is
strikes,
his
Miguel.
target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their
The
last
batter,
out.
number 2.
Here is
Second
Marcus
baseman,
Semien. 0
Marcus
for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Semien.
Outside corner. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final
2.
strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug
No balls,
regardless
2
of the
strikes.
count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. On to first. And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game. Man at first. Now here is Wyatt Langford. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's call.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They told me slow is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let me breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue and Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought of, I know single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their